I'm Izuku Midoriya, and I'm the #1 hero. And this is the story of how I found out I'm an Uchiha. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Neon Pow here, and today I got another weekly video for you guys. So, let's go ahead and get started. So guys, today I got a very special video for you. I know I've been gone for a while, long while, about a week, and what I got today here is finally got passionate about something, and I've been talking to a few friends, and we've worked on this really hard. And so I'm thinking of doing some fan fiction, especially specifically some what ifs on different animes. And today, what I have for you guys is what if Deku was an Uchiha. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and start onto it. You know, I don't want to drag this intro off too long, so we're just gonna go ahead and begin. Let's go. So to start it off, how Deku is eventually, or how he is an Uchiha, is that his dad, he gets from his dad's side. However, Deku's dad is actually a vigilante, a Uchiha vigilante specifically, and so he does not tell his mom or Deku that he does have the Sharingan, and he does this just to protect his family. And so both the mom and Deku are unaware that he has that power. So to start off with, Deku is not the same wimp that we all know and kind of love. But in this one, he ended up teaching himself how to defend himself just by, learning martial arts and training himself through lots of strength trainings, and he actually works out. So because of this new training and, martial arts abilities, his relationship with Bakugo is slightly different. He still has that fierce rivalry with him, but it's actually a lot more stronger in this suit. Just because, Deku can actually take Bakugo's hits, and that, makes Bakugo salty because, he's normally wanna, beat up on the quirkless kid. So that kind of bothers him, and so it's a little more hectic between those two. But, so after that, that's just the background information before he actually, we do a time skip to when he's a little older. From that scene, everything kind of plays out to normal. And until the slime guy comes out and attacks Deku, as you guys all remember from that. In this case, he does put up a slightly better fight against the slime guy, but he does end up getting captured because, he's still quirkless, and this is like a true villain. And he almost chokes. And this life or death situation that he got himself in actually awakens his Sharingan very slightly. It's like a quick flicker, and then it kind of goes away. But of course, before Deku dies, All Might comes eventually to the scene to save him. And, as we all know, after that, Deku still has his fanboy moment with All Might.
Do not fear, because I am here.
Ooh-wee. All Might, could you sign my notebook? I'm a huge fan.
Do not worry. I already took care of that, young man.
Oh, he already did it?
Well, looks like I have to go. Have a plus ultra day.
So after that little fanboy moment, Deku ends up actually grabbing on All Might as he's, trying to fly away. All Might doesn't realize he's there. He kind of freaks out, he's like, get off of me. And then during that little, part, that makes him drop the bottle with the slime guy down back to the ground without either of them knowing, as that's gonna, foreshadow into the future about when, he starts attacking the city once again. And from there, they end up going on the rooftop, and then this is where the whole Deku and All Might interaction happens between them.
Oh no, I can't hold this form anymore.
Nani? Where did All Might go? What did you do with him?
It's me. I've had this weakened form ever since the incident with All for One.
All Might? I had no idea.
Yes. So please, kid, just keep this information between us.
All Might? Can I ask you something?
Sure. What is it?
Can someone born without a quirk ever make it as a hero?
Baka! Someone without a quirk could never hope to be a hero.
Jeez. I knew the answer to this question. But maybe...
No! For the safety of you and others, you should leave it to the pros.
After this sad, heartbreaking interaction with his favorite hero, Deku ends up walking home, very saddened. But as he's doing that, he hears a commotion down the street, And as you guys know, what that is that is where the slime guy is, you know, blowing up crap. And so Deku runs to that location, and when he gets there, he actually noticed that there's a kid getting choked by the slime guy. And what he actually notices is that kid is actually Bakugo. Now, when he sees this, he does not hesitate to go and help him. And then, because of this, you know, act of bravery, All Might in the crowd sees this, and he, you know, starts thinking to himself, you know, oh man, how am I so weak? You know, we still get that same reaction. But when Deku goes, you know, and tries to save Bakugo, he does a little better. Not only that, not only does he do a little better because, you know, his martial arts, but in this instance, because he sees his, you know, best friend, quote unquote, and also, you know, more, you know, his fierce rival almost die. He actually unlocks his Sharingan like fully this time, like his first Tomoe or first form Sharingan during this little, you know, scene, because all the adrenaline, and this actually helps his reaction times, and so he's able to, you know, dodge all the attacks the slime guy hits at him, and he's actually able to free Bakugo in this case. This actually then gives All Might the courage to jump in and defeat the villain. As he's coming in to, you know, put out an attack, he tells Deku to get out the way, but instinctively Deku's already out the way, and this actually surprises All Might just to, you know, how fast his reflexes are, and he didn't, you know, he got out of the way before he was able to even utter the words. And actually, when Deku gets out of the way, he notices like a streak of red light, you know, coming from his eyes. And All Might, you know, this kind of shocks All Might for a second, but he thought he's just seeing things or it's the fire, because everything's fire right now. And so he kind of just puts it in the back of his mind and goes ahead and defeats the slime monster. After all this is finished, he goes ahead and congratulates Deku for standing up and doing something he couldn't possibly do or didn't have the courage to even stand up, while a quirkless young man did what he could not. So later that day, All Might ends up meeting Deku in the alley, like per normal, and then this is where he tells him about One For All and how he wants to give Deku the power.
Hi there, young Midoriya. I have something I want to share with you.
All Might tells him the source of his power. Jeez, this is a lot of information to take in. I have to write this down.
I know you need some time to process this.
And then when I go home, I have to think about it all in my house.
Boy!
Oh, I'm sorry, All Might. I get carried away.
So, would you be my successor?
I don't know about this. Am I really deserving of your power?
Of course. After the stunt I saw you pull today, you are more of a hero than any pro in the scene. More of a hero than even me.
Alright, All Might. I'll do my best.
Also, could you please stop saying my name every other line?
Sorry about that, All Might. From here, everything still happens as normal with the whole beach cleaning arc occurring, just so Deku can, you know, build his strength and mind to be ready for the power. However, in this arc, he does do better, you know, in this whole little training arc, because he's already been training his entire life, martial arts, strength training, so he's already built. So the training is actually more beneficial if you want to compare it to his canon counterpart. And also during this training period, because of the intensity of it, he does actually unlock the Sharingan once again. This time, it was for a longer time, and All Might actually mentions it, and he's completely shocked to see Deku just have red eyes. And so he confronts him about it and, you know, asks Deku why the whole red eye thing is happening.
Young Midoriya, your eyes are red.
Ooh, All Might, I don't feel too good.
It could possibly be a latent visual quirk manifesting in you from the extreme training.
I've never heard of such a quirk.
Well, we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
So, from that point on, after, you know, the whole Sharingan incident, he not only works on his mind and body, but also works on mastering this newfound quirk. But as we all know, it's a Sharingan. So we skip to the day before the entrance exam. All Might gives this quirk finally to Deku, and at this point, Deku is able to not only use a Sharingan on command for a short period of time. So what this means is that he'll have all the Sharingan abilities, but since his only first Tomoe or first form, He has simple genjutsu, but as they know it, it's just going to be like a slight weak illusion that he can put on like weaker people or people that, you know, aren't as strong. And of course he gets that better reaction time. So we jump to the next day where the entrance exam begins. So Deku gets ready and he heads over to UA. He still trips, but instead of falling this time and Uraraka catching him, his reflexes are good enough that he's able to do a barrel roll. And so we still get that same interaction, but slightly different between him and Uraraka.
Oh my gosh, you're so clumsy.
Oh,
Are you here for the entrance exam as well?
Yes, I want to be the #1 hero.
Watch out!
You're so fast.
You want to see some speed? I'll show you some real speed at the practical. By the way, I'm Tenya Ida. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Hi, I'm Izuku Midoriya. Good luck on the exam. After that, things just go as normal. He does the written exam and he still does well on it because he studied the day before. And then we have the practical, which it starts when Presento Mike says,
"Why are you guys standing around? Justice doesn't wait for you. Begin!"
During the practical, Deku does do a lot better actually than his original counterpart because he's been training way longer. He has more skills, and not only that, but he does have the Sharingan to come. You know, he can use it during dire situations or where he needs faster reflexes. And so he's actually able to kill some of those villain bots and rack up some points that way instead of just getting completely zero like in the original. And so, just like canon, Thick Bot comes in and everyone gets scared because of the huge robot just out of nowhere coming out, and everyone knows it's not worth any points, so they're just like, best course actions, run away. Even Deku starts to think about this. However, he sees the young Uraraka stuck underneath some rubble, and so his instincts kick in. And with all this coming through, he goes and tries to save her. He has all this adrenaline pumping through. He's, you know, this is like, oh, he can possibly die or get crushed by the, you know, giant robot. And so this, you know, this adrenaline rush and all this stuff going on, emotions happening, gives him that enough of a boost to unlock the second Tomori Sharingan, in this case, which then helps him give that extra edge of inflexes and speed to get Uraraka out of the rubble and into safety, without actually necessarily using any of his one-for-all powers. And so he doesn't break his arm, and no one knows that he even has the superpower, like super strength quirk, or quirk at all for that instance, because no one knows about the Sharingan other than him and All Might. So then we skip to a week later, or however many days it is, when he actually gets the letter from UA that, you know, either says he passed or he failed. And so we get that same hologram interaction between him and All Might. All Might, what are you doing here?
Hello, young Midoriya. I hope you're doing well. As you might have guessed, I will be a new instructor at UA High. I am also glad to inform you that you have been accepted into UA High. Believe it or not, you actually scored the highest out of all other participants with a total of 102 points. I am very proud of you, young Midoriya.
Thank you, All Might. So, after that, just to break it down for you guys, the points, Deku did actually get 42 villain points, since, you know, he was actually able to do something in our version. And then he still gets the same 60 rescue points like in the anime, and which those two combined gives you a total of 102 points, which is, you know, the first in all of them. And then that would actually put Bakugo in second place, which does make him a little bit salty. So guys, so that their little rivalry is getting even more intense in this case. So guys, that's where I'm going to end it, the first part here, as we're getting a close, pretty long video. And I want to guys keep you on suspense. We're definitely making a part 2, so don't worry if you are into this little scenario that we're coming up with. And I'm glad to be back. I'm hoping to get maybe a video every week now. That's the goal. And this is a lot of fun having, you know, not only with the voice acting and the script writing, but it's just good to come interact with you guys again. If you enjoyed some of the voice actors' work in this video, I do have their social media handles below. except the voice actress for Uraraka, as she does not really do too much social media. But with that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. Please come back next time. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Peace out.